Hello, friends. Hello, friends. How are we doing tonight? Happy Crochet Thursdays. Here we are. Hey, Twisted Mariah. Hello. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Crochet Thursdays. We're rolling it in for Crochet Thursdays. So I try to have like a couple of things planned. Like there's a couple of things that I want to like talk about and like let you guys know what's going on. But there's also a lot of it that I'm just like, let's just see where the night takes us. So there's going to be a lot of that tonight. Let's just see where the night takes us and what we want to talk about and what you guys want to talk about, because I have a couple of things, but it's certainly not enough to like keep the show going for an hour. But how are you guys doing? How's everybody's night? I don't know about you guys. I have a school-aged kiddo. We are in the thick of back to school shenanigans. So think trying to get back into routines, going to bed earlier, like making sure that we, have everything on the list that we need for back to school and back to school nights at the school, like all these things. Very, very exciting things. But I am tired today. I'm tired. I got my dates mixed up and I traveled across town for something that I thought was tonight, and it was not tonight. And it was like across town. So I felt like I was driving for like ever and ever and ever. And I was like, when you are like going through and you're like, there are so many things that I could be doing right now, but instead I have to be driving. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, I wish I could like teleport. I would teleport everywhere. I would not drive. If I could snap my fingers and be where I need to be and not have like a commute, that would be my jam. Because there are like when I'm driving, there are so many times where I'm like, there's so much that I want to be doing right now. And I can't do any of it because I'm driving. Does anyone else feel that way? Oh my gosh. So drove across town, drove all the way back, felt like I wasted a whole hour of my life. And I was mad at myself because I got my dates wrong. And what was so frustrating about it was I had it right in my calendar. And I even looked at my calendar and I was like, I didn't add that to the calendar. Interesting. I thought I had added it. Not thinking that maybe I was looking at the wrong date or I didn't have the correct date. I just, And then I just got in my car and went. So that's how the evening has been going. But we are here and I'm so happy that it's Crochet Thursdays and I'm so excited. So this is so me while in class. Yes. Okay, Twisted. So are you in like call? You don't have to share, but are you in like, I think you're in high school, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I can imagine there are like so many things that especially if you already have your homework done and you're just like coasting, or like, I don't know, if it's like the end of the day or end of the school year. I know, I could be crocheting for 50 minutes. Hey, Ellen. Hi, Sparkles. How are you? Welcome in. I'm just talking about how I literally traveled across town because I got my dates wrong. But we're here. We're here for Crochet Thursdays, my favorite night of the week. I hope it's the favorite night of the week for you. I think Thursdays is really fun because it's like the Friday eve of Friday, like the eve of Friday, so it's like, okay, we're so close to the end of the week. Like, let's just like push through. Let's have some fun with Crochet Thursdays and then, keep it moving. I hear my daughter and I'm wondering if she's coming downstairs. My husband does bedtime on Thursdays, so I can come down here and go live. And I hear her just like running around. And I'm trying to see if she's coming down the stairs because I want to like cut her off before she comes in here. No, I think she's just running around. I think she's just giving Dad a hard time. She's my crazy one. So she's the one where like we really need to tag team it at all times. So when one person is doing bedtime, it can get a little dicey. So yes. Hey, Mariah, are you going to do that thing again on the correct day? Exactly. Exactly. Yes, I am going. So it's actually on the 21st. It's not even like, I think that's next week. Yes. I will try again next week. Okay. Well, tonight, you guys, if I think all of you follow me on social media, so you might have seen this, but I'm going to be going live on Palm Street on September 1st. So I try to go live once a month with Palm Street because it's really impressive the folks that can go live often on Palm Street. I'm just not one of those girlies. I need like time to like build up my stock and like have a plan and you know what I mean, like have something to show and to share. So, for September 1st, we're going to be hyping up the birthstone bear pattern. Mariah is in the tester group as we speak. She's been making the cutest birthstone bears. Do I have any down here? I do have one down here. Let me show you. Let me show you. So here's the birthstone bear. So maybe I showed you this last week, but she's so sweet. So same style as the bunny, right? We have the sweet little heart on the foot and the little bow that you can put anywhere. I have it on the ear, but you can put it in the center of the head. You can put it on the neck. I've had people put it, all over the place. So, yes, so we're going to celebrate the release of the birthstone bear. It's going to be releasing before then, but for September 1st, we're going to be hyping up the birthstone bear release. I'm trying to get another pattern ready to go and do that pattern reveal during the live. I think that would be so fun. And then of course have like $1 auctions around that. So do some pattern giveaways, $1 auctions. I want to make like a super sweet like all like faux fur birthstone bear, something like I did with the bunny on my last live. I thought that was a lot of fun. And then if I'm able to release the pattern, maybe show you guys like the prototype of what I'm working on and maybe sell that for $1 or something like that. So, or auction it off for $1. So yes, Twisted. I'm excited too. Ooh, Mariah, you're going to a run fair? That's so fun. Are you just going for fun or are you going to be like a vendor there or anything? Yes, Ellen, your live is going to be the exciting part of that Monday. The start of your freshman year, Ellen. That is so exciting. What a big change. Like, how are you feeling? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Like, that's a really big step. I'm excited for you. That is it high school or freshman year of college? Oh my gosh, that's going to be awesome. Thank you, Twisted. Yes, I'm really excited about releasing the birthstone bear. It's going to be really fun. What the other thing that I'm going to do during this live? Oh yes, if I hit 50 bookmarks. Oh yeah, Mariah, I was just asking, are you going just for fun or are you going to be like a vendor there too? Like, do you have a booth, like a crochet booth or something, or if you're just going for fun? Okay, so for Palm Street, I'm going live on September 1st. If I hit 50 bookmarks, I'm going to be doing the Crocheter's Dream Basket giveaway. So I think you all have already seen it, but I want to show you again what we have going on for the Crocheter's Dream Basket. Okay, so we have some yarn, brand new yarn. Well, I shouldn't say it's brand new, but it's an unused skein, like a new skein of yarn. Big twist. Can't get it anywhere else anymore. So I thought this would be fun to give away. Aw, Ellen, high school, you're not very excited. You're afraid it's going to take up a lot more of your time. Hopefully you'll be able to keep up with Palm Street. Yes, Ellen. Ellen is going live. Is it this Saturday, Ellen, that you're going live on Palm Street? I'm bookmarking that right now. I saw that you made an announcement about it, but I don't think I've bookmarked it yet. So I'm jumping into Palm Street right now, and I'm going to Sparkles, 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 sparkles. I'm going to bookmark it right now. There you are. There you are. Bookmarking it. Bookmarking it. Ooh, girl, you already have 21 bookmarks. That's incredible. That's really good, girl. Okay, I just bookmarked it. Well, I'm sorry you're not excited, but I bet it's gonna be better than you think. You know what I mean? Like, I think we all like work things up in our heads. I know I do this, right? Like, I work it up in my head, and then I, find my crew, I find my friend group, I get a groove, I start doing things that I'm enjoying, and then it ends up being really, really great. So that'll be my prayer for you, Ellen, is that it goes well. Mariah, just you and your hubby, you're going to dress up as pirates. It's your anniversary. That is so awesome. You will have to post pictures. I would love to see that. That looks amazing. Ellen, you changed it from 7 to 6. Okay. Aw, nice. Okay, yes, I do hope to make it. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, you guys have such fun things happening this weekend. That's awesome. Okay, so if I can hit 50 bookmarks, we're going to do the Crocheter's Dream Basket giveaway. So we have some Big Twist plush yarn. We have a notepad, like a cute little notepad, and it's magnetized on the back. I personally love those. We have a sweet little candle that I don't think smells like anything. We have the cutest little Big Twist yarn skein keychain. How cute is this? I like literally want to keep it for myself, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put it in the Crocheter's Dream Basket. So cute. I love this little guy. I have a little magnet, or not a magnet, a stamp, a little Happy Mail stamp. That's what it looks like. So you can stamp it. And then of course, like the little, the pigment, like the ink that goes with it. I thought that would be fun. And then of course we have stickers, all kinds of fun stickers related to crochet. This one's for knitting, but, there's some knitting ones in there too, but crochet, yarn, knitting, super, super cute. A little kitty patch. Oh, how cute. Like, I just think this would look so cute on like a little jean jacket or something. I don't know why I think that, but. And then like, just like a cute little like devotional called Declare It, where you just have like words of encouragement about all different types of things in your life, like faith, freedom, joy, humility, creativity, wisdom, fear, just all kinds of stuff that I think we all feel at like all times of the day, like probably multiple of these in a day. And then of course, some stitch markers and some stickers. So I'm really hoping that we hit 50 bookmarks, you guys. It's a bit of a tall order. My most bookmarks have been, I think 38 has been the most bookmarks that I've hit for my Palm Street, which I'm very grateful for. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I'm really, really grateful for that. But I'm trying to like, shoot for the stars, like shoot for the moon. And so if I can hit 50, I think that would be like so, so cool. Okay, Mariah, technically your anniversary is on the 11th, but you're going to do it this weekend. You're going to celebrate this weekend. I love that. Yes, it is a jumbo penguin pop in the back. Yeah, so if you have, hey, Angela, if you have my penguin pop crochet pattern, I'm running into everything. This is like the model. This was the model that was like on the front page of the pattern. He's so cute. And he's made in Sweet Snuggles Light, which like, it is so hard to find this color if you can even find it anymore. I love him so much. So yes, this is the jumbo penguin pop, Ellen. And then I have like my jumbo quaxicle, my jumbo cowsicle, my jumbo piggy pop. Oh my gosh, isn't that hilarious? Like if somebody just came in like, huh, who's this person going live? And they didn't know anything about me or know anything about crochet. And I'm talking about penguin pops and quaxicles. I always think about that. Like, it's so funny. Anyway, this will be, I don't plan on putting this in any of my retail spaces or anything. And I don't have a market, an in-person market until September 13th. So the next time I'm going to be selling things is going to be, on that September 1st Palm Street Live. And he will be in there. Merp, merp, merp. He'll be in there. I love him so much. So cute. I'll just put him right over here for now. Okay, so cheers to 50 bookmarks. Let's see if we can hit it. How are you, Angela? I watched your long form video today. It was so fun. You guys, if you don't follow Angela yet, go give her a follow. She's hilarious and so relatable. Like, just so relatable. Like, she'll say things and I'm like, yeah, that's me. Like, that is so me too. Me too, girl. Me too. So, oh my gosh, go give her a follow. Angela Bagel here on YouTube. Okay, so speaking of stitch markers, so I told you I have this in this like dream crocheter's dream giveaway basket. I have some stitch markers. Well, you guys, I'm trying to make some stitch markers. Okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up a bunch of these charms. Let me show you as an example. Stop it. Popsicles. Are you kidding me? These cute little charms. I got all different kinds. Look at these. I spent way more time than I'm even willing to admit in the charm section of Hobby Lobby. Oh, yes, Angela. You need to do a live. That would be so fun. I don't know if Angela's ever done a live before, but she should start doing them. Okay, look at these cute little charms. They're little gummy bears, but they're like metallic. Oh my gosh. And then I got these. Also, everything was 50% off when I went. Oh, thank goodness, because like I haven't done these before. They're little balloon dogs. Are you kidding me? How cute. Oh my gosh, I can't even. And then look at these little ducks. I cannot. How cute. So I'm going to try to make these into stitch markers. Oh, and then, oh my gosh, my personal fave. Look at these cuties. Let me straighten them out. I have no idea how these are going to do. I wanted to bring something else to the lives, not just crochets, because I have so many crochet friends, that join the lives. So I want to make sure I have stuff for like you guys too. Okay. Look at these, you guys. They're crosses, all different color crosses. I'm so excited. I'm going to make these into like little charms, like stitch markers. Okay. And I already took these off of the thing. I did not get these from Hobby Lobby. I've had these forever actually, because I've been wanting to make like charms and stitch markers for a long time. But like you buy something and then you're like, you never get back to it. How do I show you these? Let me do the influencer hand. Merp. Look how pretty these are. Oh, they're like little stars with like little like obviously not diamonds, but like shiny little sparkles on the inside. I have gold and silver. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So I thought we could just crank out some stitch markers tonight and have a little Crochet Thursday chat. I have like some little pliers here. I've had these pliers for years and years and years and years. They've just always been in my little craft section. So I'm like, okay, maybe these will work. So I'm so excited. I already made a couple. Let me show you these. If you saw my story on Instagram, I made a couple of ice cream pops already. And I'm going to sell these on my Palm Street Live on September 1st. Bethlehem Star. I know. I thought that too. Like they're very like Christmassy to me. You know what I mean? I thought they were so pretty. Hey, Chelsea, welcome in. Mariah, you're not stalkerish. Don't worry. Angela loves it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, it didn't sound stalkerish. We're here on YouTube. Speaking of, okay, so I learned, and I think I shared this with you guys, but I learned that if you are live on YouTube, and you should encourage people to like the live, because when you like the live, here I am like fishing for likes, but if you like the live on YouTube live, like when you're going live, it sends out like a ping through the algorithm basically to let people know that I'm live. So I learned this recently. Right, Twisted. Now, is that true and real? That I don't know, because you can't verify any of this stuff unless you worked at YouTube. But that's what I've heard, that if you hit the like, especially when you are going live during live, it sends out like a ping through the algorithm to let other people know who, you know, are kind of like into the same things that you are, that I'm live. So hit the likes, people. Hit the likes. No, just kidding. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's what I've heard. So we'll see. We'll see if it works. Thank you, Mariah. I appreciate that. And if any of you like go live, you know, like something to consider, like, hey, send me a like, you know, which is really like, I hate doing that, but I think it really does help. I don't know. Anyway, are you guys excited about these stitch markers? I'm excited. I'm going to bring them to like my lives too, because I talked about this in my last Crochet Thursdays, how like I want to teach and like be an instructor. So I think for my next in-person markets, I'm going to bring like flyers on like I crochet. I want a QR code that takes people to my Etsy for my patterns. So if I run into fellow crocheters, I can, you know, tout my patterns as well. And then having these stitch markers that I think could also like count as charms too, kind of maybe sort of a little bit. So I can like be like little charms, stitch markers, you know, you can add them like to your keychains. Like I think there's a lot of different things you can do with them. And it's just, they're faster to make than crochet things. And I like the idea of adding more like crochet items and like tools and accessories and things like that to my markets and to my lives and stuff like that. So there's stuff for you guys too, because oh my goodness, like I feel like 95% of the people that come to my lives could crochet all the things that I've crocheted. You know what I mean? Of course, we try to do like exclusive plushies and like stuff like that. But anyway, that's the thought behind it. That's my thought process behind it. So we'll see. We'll see. And I personally like I think this is called a lobster claw. This type of, oh goodness gracious. There we go. Oh, for the love. Let me do it. There we go. Influencer hand. You see the lobster claw? I personally like those the best. I don't know why. I think they're easier. Anyway, so I thought I could start making some of these. Before I get into the stitch markers, I have one other thing that I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so I post my long form videos on Wednesdays at noon. Every Wednesday at noon, I try to post my long form video. So my last long form video was posted yesterday. If you haven't watched it yet, I encourage you to do so. It was all about my restocking my retail spaces. And I also went to a yarn store. Hey, Deb, welcome in. I think the lobster claw is easier too. Definitely. But yeah, so the video, the long form video that was posted yesterday is about restocking my retail spaces. And also I went to a fun little yarn store and I like share like my experience at the yarn store, and it was really cute and really fun. I added something in there that I thought would be really fun. Okay. So you know how Morgan does her passwords. Okay, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So Morgan from Ally Crochet, When she does her lives, they'll create a password, like a code word. So when you watch her long form video the next week, you'll put in as a comment, you'll say something, but include the code word. So then everybody that knows the code word, aka everyone that went to the live who knows the code word, knows that you were at the live and you know the code word, which I think is really fun. They're so random, Ellen. Right. And that's the whole point of like the code, right? Like it's like it'll be something so random. So you have to like find a way to like sneak it into your comment somehow. Okay. I'm not going to do a passcode, but I thought I would do some Easter eggs. Hey, Positive Heart, welcome in. You never last long enough to know the password. I understand. I know sometimes I can stay longer. Normally I can't stay very long. But I thought instead of doing a passcode, I thought what I could do is during Crochet Thursdays, I would tell you what the Easter egg is. And then you can watch the video. If you want to watch the video, you can go and watch the video and then try to find the Easter egg. Oh, would that be so fun? Not an actual Easter egg, but like a thing. Like I'll show you as an example. Angela, the yarn store looks cute. How is the pricing? Oh, Angela. It was nice yarn. Like it was expensive yarn. Like it was very like boutique, like hand dyed, like very, very nice yarn. And as rightfully so, right? Like it was beautiful, like beautiful, beautiful yarn. But like if you saw in the video, like some of those, they're called hanks when they're twisted like that. They didn't have a whole lot of yarn. Like they were smaller hangs, like compared to like something that like, how many yards is this? This is going to be like, this is 153 yards of yarn. And then some of the other acrylics, they can be upwards of 255 yards. My Bernat blanket is 200 plus yards for just one skein. But the ones there were much, much, much smaller skeins and hanks of yarn. And the price was like way, 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 way more than something that like you would use to like make plushies and stuff. You know what I mean? So like nicer than you're going to find when you go to Michael's. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Like I said, like hand dyed, boutique. That's the best way I can describe it. Really great for wearables. Like if you're looking for like a higher end yarn, if you're looking for like real cotton. So Michael's, Hobby Lobby, they'll have cotton yarn, but a lot of times it'll be a mix. What's the word I'm looking for, you guys? It's a blend. It's like a blend. So it'll be cotton, but it may also include some acrylic or polyester. There's only very few cotton yarns at those bigger stores that are 100% cotton. So the option's really limited. But if you go to like a boutique store like that, they'll have Angora, which is like a bunny, like really, really nice. They'll have like alpaca. They'll have 100% cotton. They'll have wool, like really, really like natural fibers. You know what I mean? And gorgeous, right? Like really, really beautiful. But the price is like way, way, way more up there. So I'm like, okay, maybe in like a dream of mine, I can go in there and get a bunch of hanks to make like a gorgeous cardigan or something. But I went in there and I bought like a stitch marker for $2. So the yarn store was called Yarn Social, and they had all kinds of stitch markers, but they also had like their own brand, not their own brand of stitch markers, but the stitch marker said Yarn Social on it. So I got that. Because I went in there and I asked, I was like, do you mind if I film? Like, I'll make sure that I don't get anybody in there, but I'd like to, I told them everything, like what I wanted to film and, you know, how I wanted to do it in my YouTube video. And they were super, super nice and like really supportive of it and let me film in there. And I say film, it was just me with my phone. Like it wasn't anything super fancy. But I felt like I should, you know, like get something. And I'm looking around and I'm like, I don't want to spend like $30. So I found the like cute little, it's upstairs. I wish I could show you, but it's just like a cute little stitch marker that I bought for $2. Ellen, I also watched your video. Yay! You talked about making your very first wearable. Yes. You don't recommend using expensive yarn for your first one. Really recommend starting with like yeah. Agreed, Ellen. Thank you for the advice for sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to use like acrylic. Just like I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby or the loops and threads from Michael's, like much more economical for sure. Angela, you hope they have enough clientele to keep it going. Love niche stores, but know they can be hard to stay open. I agree. I kind of felt that when I went in there. I was like, but there's so few of those like boutique yarn stores. Like in Kansas City, for example, I want to do more for sure. Like I want to do more like yarn store visits. From what I could see in the greater Kansas City area, there were like 5 boutique yarn stores in all of Kansas City proper. So I'm not just like downtown, but all of the surrounding areas of Kansas City, there were only 5. So I think, and they were all super spread out, right? Like you didn't see a yarn store within 10 miles of the other one. So I think that helps. But yeah, it is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Ellen, top-down sweater taught you more than any 2-hour YouTube video could. I agree, Ellen. Wearables are really intimidating to me. Okay, so there's this, oh my gosh, I have to show you guys. And then I'll show you the Easter egg. Don't let me forget to show you the Easter egg because I put it in yesterday's video. So I need to show you it here. Let me show you. Have you guys seen the Jovi Cardi from Mod Threads? It's called the Jovi Cardi, and it's a pattern to make a cardigan. And the designer is called Mod Threads. She's awesome, by the way. You should totally follow her. Her stuff is gorgeous. Like she just has really beautiful plushies and patterns and Jovi cardigan. I have to show you this. Hey, Annie, welcome in, girl. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. I thought of you today, Annie, because I saw that you commented on my YouTube video, and I wanted to ask how did your 52-day cal go? I think you were making like 52 granny squares or something. How is that going? Okay, I have to show you this. It's called the Jovi Cardi. Annie, we're talking about the Jovi cardigan pattern by Shop Mod Threads. This is not her. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Let me get a big picture. Okay. Okay, it's kind of hard to see it. Do you see it? Okay, so it's like a hexagon pattern on the back. And then it's like fluffy sleeves. Oh, look how cute she is too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't get in trouble for like showing that, but I'm just like, I'm talking her up. Okay, so here's another, like, here it is. This is the Jovi cardigan. So it's $9. That's the pattern. It's $9 on Etsy. Oh, how cute. How cute are these? I can't get over it. I will literally go and just like watch videos of this cardigan. That sounds really sad. Oh, I'm in love though. Like I really, oh my gosh, look at the color. You can't see the color very well. You all have to go look right now on Etsy. It's called the Jovi cardigan. I want to make it so bad. Yes, aren't they so cute? I love them so much. Anyway, so that's the Jovi cardigan. I want to make it so bad. Who knows when I'll actually do that, but it's just so darling. Deb, great question. How hard is it to make? I don't know. It looks, of course, when I'm looking. Do you guys do this when you look at a pattern and you're like, oh yeah, I can do this? It'll probably take me like 2 hours to do. Like you totally overshoot your skill set. You're like, oh yeah, like this is gonna be fine. Like, I'm like, I can make this in like a day. I feel that. Like, I feel like that's how I'm treating this cardigan. I'm not giving it the respect that it deserves. Because I think it's actually like, I think there are gonna be parts that are pretty like tricky. You know what I mean? I think the hexagon back will be easy because that's just like typical granny square. Like when you do the 6 double crochets within one stitch. Listen to me. It's just like it's just the hexagon pattern. It's just like 6 double crochets. But like, I do think the back is doable, but like the sleeves, like look at the detail. We need to ask Ellen because Ellen does a lot more of like wearables and stuff. See how it has like a cuffed sleeve? That looks tough to me. Like to make that look good. That looks tough. They're gorgeous though. Like I love them to pieces. And she even recommends, because I was like, what kind of yarn is she using, Angela? Like to your point, you know what I mean? Like, is she using like super fancy yarn? Like, what is she using? And her favorite yarns that she uses are Big Twist Value, which is no longer available because that's Joann's. Premier Basics, that's their basic, like Premier's basic acrylic yarn. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby, which is my favorite acrylic yarn. Yarn Bee, also at Hobby Lobby. Karen Latte Cakes, which you can find, I've seen them everywhere. Karen Latte Cakes, and Loops and Threads. So like, it feels within reach. It feels within reach. Ellen, it's not. All you do is chain off of your wrist. Okay. How thick you want the ribbing. And then single crochet slip stitch. When you get to the bottom, slip stitch 2 stitches. That doesn't sound too terrible. Ellen's our wearable queen. She rocks it with the wearables. Okay, that doesn't sound too intimidating. It just looks like double crochets for days. Double crochets for days on the sleeves. I want to do it so bad. Oh, let's see if I ended up doing it. Oh yeah, Ellen. It does. It kind of makes sense. What I heard from all of that was, okay, I know how to do those stitches, so I can figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like that's not too intimidating. Like if you were like, okay, do a treble, single, backwards, over the back, slip stitch, then I would be like, it's over my head. But I understand everything that you're saying. Angela, you need to learn how to crochet because I think you would absolutely love it. I think you would have so much fun doing the wearables. You would find great deal on yarn and you would make the cutest stuff. So if you're still out there, I just think this would be so great for you. Like adding crochet wearables to your already amazing, like upcycling. I think it'd be so cool. Positive heart. Thank you, girl. You have faith in me. I have faith in me too. I really, really want to make it. Like I seriously think about it all the time. It's in my cart. The pattern is in my cart as we speak on Etsy. Angela, I think so too. And wearables is why you want to learn. I know. We're going to do it. Okay. So Angela and I, we talked about this last week. We want to do like a joint video. We didn't really say it like that, but that's what I'm thinking in my head. We need to do like a part 1 and a part 2. And like part 1, I'm teaching you to crochet. We'll post it on your video. And then the part 2 we'll post on mine or something like that. Anyway, this is like the thoughts that I have in my head. Okay, but we keep talking about it. We need to like make it happen though. You know what I mean? Like we need to like make it happen. A collab. Oh, a collab. Wouldn't that be so fun? Oh my gosh. I always want to do collabs with people. I think it would be so much more fun. So if anyone else in here is like interested in like YouTube collabs, like I know Mariah, it'd be so fun. I think it'd be so fun. Easter egg. Okay, let me get to the Easter egg, you guys. Okay, so in my last video, I put in an Easter egg. And this is the Easter egg. My son, Michael, made this for Mother's Day. It says mom on it. My son Michael made this for Mother's Day this year, and it's my favorite thing in the whole world. And I literally will wear it sometimes. You saw it, Ellen? Okay, so this is it. Yes, you saw it. Yay. Okay, you guys, this was the Easter egg. Okay, so I was literally wearing it, and then I even made a point in the video to like move it around it. Did anybody see that? Oh my gosh, I think this would be so fun. So I think what I'm gonna do, so I already have, it's gonna be tough because I try to like be a couple of videos ahead. Like I try to be 2 weeks ahead for my long form videos because life just happens, and I'm really trying this year to hit every Wednesday post my long form. So if you haven't seen the video yet that I posted yesterday, this is the Easter egg. This is the Easter egg that I put on. Okay, and then I obviously am not going to have any Easter eggs for like the next 2 videos. So the next video is going to be all about like a market recap for my Palm Street live that I did earlier this month. And then yeah, thank you, Deb. And then the next video, spoiler alert, is another tutorial, like a full tutorial I'm really excited about. So I need to like make sure that I'm like letting you guys know like when the Easter egg comes, but I'm only going to share the Easter egg during Crochet Thursdays. What do you guys think? Wouldn't that be so fun? You saw it, Positive? Yeah, I'm so glad you guys noticed it. And I bet you guys were like, what is she doing? It was the Easter egg. Ellen, I'm serious when I say that I was going to tell you your necklace was gorgeous. Ellen, you should have, girl. Okay, seriously. This is not going to be the Easter egg again, though. Like, it's going to be something else. So I'll keep you guys posted. I clearly don't have this totally thought out. Like, I don't have it really well thought out. You're not going to see any Easter eggs for the next couple of videos. But my hope is that I tell you what the Easter egg is before the video comes out. Obviously, like this one, I should have told you last week, but it didn't. So I'm telling you after the fact. But the next one, I'm going to like tell you what the Easter egg is. And then we can talk about it during the next Crochet Thursdays. You should have a plushie and have it hold something completely random. Yes, stuff like that. Exactly. Like, okay, like you see my sloth up there, like have him holding like a skein of yarn or something. Because like obviously like this setup is really dark, but when I do my long forms, I do them during the day, and I think the lighting's pretty good. I have natural lighting. I have a big bright light. Like you can see things a lot better. So I want to have just like random things, like just like a random Easter egg. I think that would be so fun. So you guys are good. You already like noticed this one. Oh my gosh, how fun. This is seriously like one of my favorite things that I own, honestly. Like I have it upstairs. It's not with my other jewelry. It's actually like on my nightstand, like kind of like hanging up. It is literally like my favorite thing ever. Mom life. Like this is such a mom thing, but I love it so much. So I thought I would like, like wear it, have it be a little Easter egg. Positive. Is this Taylor Swift inspired? No. Okay. No one judge me. I love Taylor Swift. Don't get me wrong. I would not consider myself a Swiftie. Please don't leave. I like her music. I think she's great. I think her and Travis are so cute. I totally stand that. Like, I think they're so cute. I'm obviously here in Kansas City, so I think it's so cool that she's like dating a Chiefs player and like she's in Kansas City all the time. Like she's running around. Like she visited like our children's hospital. Like I think she's great, and I like her music. Am I like losing my mind about her next album? No, I'm not. Am I happy for her? Yes. Will I listen to the music? Of course. But am I like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't call myself a Swiftie because I feel like the Swifties is another category, and I wouldn't want to step on that territory. Do we have any Swifties in here? Say something in the comments if you are. Mariah, you don't consider yourself a Swiftie either. You like most of her music. Yeah. Positive heart. You agree. You're like me. Not a crazy Swiftie. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly. Angela, no, not a Swiftie fan. Honestly, I'm not like, there's not one music artist that I'm like in love with. I have to go to their like concerts. I have to like, I'm a fan of music. I'm a fan of all kinds of music, but I couldn't tell you like that I'm like, I don't have an artist that I like absolutely like love, drop dead, will go to like any of their concerts, blah, blah, blah. I really don't have like any. I don't really have like any musical artist that I'll like go hard for. Ellen, her new album cover. Yeah, yep. I was surprised by the album cover. It was like, wow, okay, girl, okay. You love the album Fearless. I couldn't even tell you like the eras and like, you know what I mean? But I do. I like a lot of her songs, you know. No shade over here. No shade whatsoever. Angela, haven't had an artist that you've gone hard for in a long time. Oh my gosh, yeah, last year Forrest Frank. He's been crushing it. Did you hear about his back? Okay, so Forrest Frank is a Christian artist and he has like a bunch of bangers. Like he went viral on TikTok. Oh, I need you now more than ever. And sound beautiful, but yes. So he like went viral and like he's a Christian artist and he's like really has blown up. And so he literally broke his back. And then like he was in a cast, they did an MRI and everything. And then he like woke up like 2 or 3 weeks later and he was walking around and he realized that he didn't have his brace on. Good night, Mariah. Bye. Good to see you. We'll talk soon. Have a great night. Like a couple weeks later, he like was walking around and he didn't realize that he wasn't wearing his brace. And he was like, what the heck? Like, I don't think I need my brace. So they went in, they did more x-rays, and there was like no sign of the fracture whatsoever. Like his back was completely healed. That's the stuff I'll geek over, you know, like, oh my gosh. Ellen, love Forrest Frank. My Jesus be making lemonade. Favorite artist is Josiah Queen. He's really good too. I love his newest song, like Joy or something like that. It's about joy. Oh yeah. I can't even think about how it goes right now because now I have Forrest Frank in my head. Yeah, these are good. Yes, love Josiah Queen. You did, Angela? You went to Forrest's concert and Josiah was the opener? That's cool. That is so cool. Can't steal my joy. I'm not a singer, okay? I'm not a singer, but I love that song. Yeah. Oh my gosh, how fun. Okay, so fun fact, Angela. I don't know what made me think of this, but Angela and I were roommates in college, okay? And she would always have like the deep cuts of these like artists that you'd never hear about. And then a couple years later they would blow up and then you would like know about them. But Angela had been listening to them for years before they even blew up. So for example, and Angela, you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay, The Weeknd, she like loved The Weeknd at the time. And like she knew all the songs, like all of it, and like no one knew who The Weeknd was. Like, who's The Weeknd? Like he didn't have he was not a top artist, like not on anyone's radar. And Angela had already been listening to him for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden we hear about The Weeknd and he's all over the place. That is his mixtape. Yes. And then of course he was too cool for Angela because Angela liked the this music that no one listened to, but she was really good at like finding the really really cool artists, but they weren't big yet. I think you did that with I feel like you did that with Kendrick Lamar too. Again, this is way back in the day. It's way back in the day when we listened to all different types of music, but she was always really good at like finding the deep cuts. I don't know how I got on this. Anyway, yes, I love Forrest Frank, love Josiah Queen, love Lauren Daigle. Like these are all Christian artists. For anyone who has not heard of these artists, definitely go check them out. They're amazing and they're really like there's worship music, but then there's also just like pop music and stuff too. Angela hated when he went mainstream. You bought the first album out of excitement and hated it and never listened to The Weeknd again. Yes. It had to be like the deep cut, like no one knew who they were. But once people knew who they weren't good anymore. I love it. Surprise, surprise. I've not made one stitch marker since we've been live. And it's almost been an hour already. Who's surprised by that? Not me. I'm not surprised by that. Because I'm yapping away. K Dot. Kendrick Lamar was called K Dot. That's hilarious. And I don't even think the people that are like diehard Kendrick Lamar fans would even know that. You know what I mean? Yes, Ellen, you went to Lauren Daigle in Boston for your 13th birthday. Yes, I've seen Lauren Daigle in concert as well and love her. She had a hit that kind of went a little bit more mainstream. Which one was it? Was it her song First? Anyway, I have her album too, or one of her albums, and her Christmas album too. Oh, love it. Angela, when Kendrick first came out, you were like, man, this guy sounds like K Dot. And then you realized it was K Dot. You Say. Okay, I wondered. You Say by Lauren Daigle. Cool. I love that you guys listen to worship music too. You Say. Yes. Okay, wait, let me think of it. You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. Oh, so good. So good. Yes. Yeah, You Say. That's what it's called for sure. Oh my gosh, how funny. I love that a lot of us listen. Positive. You remember that song too? You guys, I feel like we have like a sweet little group here that like listens to Christian. This was not like planned. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's really cool how like God's like given us a space, to like talk about songs that I would not call like worship music mainstream by any means, but we all know these artists. So I just love that. I love that. Like, this is a space for that. You know what I mean? Like, I just love it. It's such a God thing for real. Oh, I was going to say one other thing. I was thinking about you guys today and I was like, I need to tell the sprinkles. I need to tell the girls. I need to tell the girlies. And now I don't remember. I think it was just like around. Do you guys get this way? Okay, so obviously I own my own small crochet business. I am an entrepreneur. I'm trying to grow my platform. I'm trying to grow my business. And like, do you guys feel this way sometimes that like do you ever feel like you should be doing like so much more? Like there's always something to do, but then you're like, what should I do? Right? Like I should be doing like more. I should be, doing more lives. I should be going more. But then I'm like, I'm one person always, Ellen. Yes. Like I should be putting more patterns out there. I should be going live more. I sign up for more markets. And it's like, I'm one person. I am Happiness Handmade, right? Like that's what it's crochet, but like it's me. Like it's just me. You know what I mean? And like I'm not complaining about that. I really do love it, but I kind of caught myself today being like, oh my gosh, you need to do this and you need to do that. And why haven't you done this yet? And you need to put this out there and you need to do that. And when I was watching Angela's live, I like totally felt seen too, because you were kind of talking about that, Angela, how like there's things you're like, oh, like we're hard on ourselves. You know what I mean? So I was just praying about it. And I just wanted to like bring this encouragement to you guys too, that like we're doing all that we can. Yes, of course, there's always more things that we can do. Like there's always going to be those opportunities, but I think it's just really important that we, listen to God. And I think just by the conversations that we've had as a group, yeah, Deb, like do what you love. And like, obviously we talked about this last week. Like we have a talent, right? We have a unique talent. We have a unique set of skills. What does Liam Neeson say? I have a specific set of skills. Like we have like a special set of skills that we're bringing out into the world, and we're just one person, and we can only do so much. Yes, stop shooting on ourselves. And like comparison is such the thief of joy. Yeah, Angela, our culture is all about hustle culture. We don't value rest. We feel guilty when we rest. Yes. Or for not doing more, but there's only so many hours in the day. And like, if you don't have that rest, then like, there's no opportunity to like hear from God on like where he wants you to go next with your business. And if my mission with Happiness Handmade is to spread God's light, love, and happiness to everyone everywhere, well, I better be taking time to rest and be listening. I definitely found myself this week in particular being like, you need to post more. You need to, sorry, I just got a pop-up on my screen. I don't think you saw that. I need to restart my computer, by the way. But like, there's there's always like more that you can be doing with your business. But we have to remember that like why we're doing this in the first place. Like, what is our mission? Like, what is our why? Why did we start this? And for me, that's to spread God's light, love, and happiness to everyone everywhere. And so it's important for me to take that time, but I'm really, really bad at doing that. So I just wanted to share and just like be vulnerable with you guys for a hot second and just say, like I've really been struggling with that this last week for sure, of like, I need to be doing this. I need to be doing more. I'm shooting myself, but rest is important too. And like listening to what God has for you in your business, that's the best way to go. And so I'm saying that out loud to like, hopefully keep myself accountable. And I want you guys to keep me accountable too, of like remembering that I said I'm Happiness Handmade, but it's so much bigger than that. Like it's way bigger than me, and it's supposed to be bigger than me. I want it to be bigger than me, and I can't do it by myself. And I need to make sure that I leave space for God to kind of direct me in that way. Super deep for Crochet Thursdays. But I wanted to share that with you guys because I've really been feeling it, like just really feeling it this week. Ellen, my absolute favorite quote: if you have time to worry, you have time to pray. Say that again for the people in the back. That's so good. Wow, I sure have a lot of time to pray then. Like, let's be real. That's good. That's really, really good. I hope you found encouragement from that. I really do, because I think another thing too is like Instagram. Like it is so easy to compare yourself, right? Like I look at all these like amazing crocheters and their amazing patterns and the amount of followers that they have, and it's just so easy to compare yourself and then get down on yourself. And it's like, no, like that's their journey and we can be happy for their journey. I've said this so many times. I'm such a firm believer that there's room for everyone at the table. especially in this business, like in like the crochet world, like I can only crochet so many things, right? I can only go to so many markets. Like there's such a desire for these types of handmade items. Like there's room for all of us, you know? But I need to like remember that too. Like that's great. Like what they're doing is amazing and we can celebrate that, but that doesn't take away from what I'm doing over here, you know? Anyway, I thought I would just share that with you. I want to be like really transparent with what I have going on with my business and much like my life. So that's that. How do you pivot from that? Okay. Let me positive heart. I'm a slow crocheter, so watching all these YouTube videos gets to me too. Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, Deb, I make the talks personal because I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm not. And if I am, wow, this is great therapy for me. But no, like, I think we all can get this way, you know? So I am going to work on not being so hard on myself and like not trying to figure everything out in the next hour. I'm not going to be able to do that anyway. So let's just enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the journey together. Okay, we are at the hour. I have made exactly 0 stitch markers, which is fine. That's totally fine. What else? Is there anything else you guys want to chat about? I like to keep these right around an hour. Anything else that anybody wants to share? If you haven't watched my long form video that's out now, it's called Retail Restock. My Easter egg is the necklace. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't seen my YouTube, I will be back again. Let me double check the calendar here. If you were here at the very beginning, I like totally got my days confused and I like drove literally an extra hour today and didn't need to. Let's see, the 21st. I might be a little later. I know we talked about this and you guys don't like it later, but I might be a little bit later, but it's happening. It's definitely going to happen. I'm either going to do it later or earlier. I wish I could do polls on here. I don't have enough followers for polls yet. I don't think so anyway. Let me double check. Wait. Stop it. I can start a poll. Okay. I'm asking a question next Thursday. When should I go live? When should I go live next Thursday? Should I go live at 9 p.m. CST, which is like past my bedtime? I don't know about y'all. Which would be 10 Eastern. Yay! Or five 4:30. Let's say 4:30. Nope. Can you 4:30? Sorry, guys. Yes, 4:30. 4:30, which would be 5:30 Eastern. I'm putting a poll. My first poll, you guys. 4:30 CST, which would be 5:30 EST. For my total of 9 people on here. Okay, I'm starting the poll now. When should I go live next Thursday? And then you guys decide. Ellen, this is so random, but just finished connecting all of my tentacles for your anchor. Ooh, you made an anchor, the Octo. Okay, so for the non-crocheters out there, aka Angela, I think everyone else can crochet, but anchor is a crochet pattern by a fantastic pattern designer. Her company name is called Humble Child, and she has an octopus pattern called Anchor, and it's like very intricate. She's very well known for her like intricate patterns, like really, really cool patterns. Like she has a sea turtle that's like incredible. She has like an anatomical heart, which sounds gross, but it's actually really cool. And she has an octopus called Anchor, and it's like really popular in the crochet community. And so that's what Ellen is making. I can't wait to see pictures of it, Ellen. It's gonna look great. Guys, seriously, is it 50%? Is it literally 50-50 right now? You guys. 50-50? 50% of you want the later time, 50% of you want the earlier time. Hi, Terry. You just popped on. Welcome in. You have a small crochet biz in Central Kansas. Just happened on this. Either time is fine with you. Terry, welcome in. Oh my gosh. Did you get like a notification or something that like I was live? The reason I ask is because I was just bugging a bunch of people about liking the live, because I read or I heard or watched somewhere that if you are live and if people like the live, then it sends out like a ping through the algorithm. So I wonder if that's how you saw me, Terry. Welcome in. Welcome to Crochet Thursdays. I'm so sorry. We're just starting to wrap up here. I try to do 1 hour and a half for my lives, but I do them every Thursday. And I see that you said that you're good for either time. Look at you, yahoos on here. 50% for each one. I'll probably go for the earlier one, to be honest. Just because literally 9 o'clock's like my bedtime. I'm not kidding either. I am not kidding. I literally go to bed after the kids go to bed. Ellen, so funny that it's half and half. If you do 10, you'll have to catch it on replay. Yeah. I get it, Ellen. It is late. You saw the live lit up. Maybe it was from the likes, you guys. You don't like the live. I'm telling you. That's how we got Terry. Terry, welcome in. Oh my gosh, Central Kansas. That's awesome. So obviously I'm here in Kansas City. Terry, just as a quick catch up, I post my long form videos here on YouTube on Wednesdays. And I'm starting a new thing where I'm putting in little Easter eggs in my videos. So this last video that I posted, I had an Easter egg, and it's this mom necklace. So if you end up watching the long form, look for this, look for the mom necklace. And I only share what the Easter egg is. I'm only going to share them on the Crochet Thursdays. So this one was obviously like I had the long form video and then we went live. The goal is that I tell you what it is before the video goes live. Like so I'll tell you Thursday, the video will go live Wednesday, and then we'll chat about it on the next Thursday. So if you want to join in and you want to watch the long form, be looking for this necklace. It's the little Easter egg that I hid. And also, Terry, if you're from Central Kansas, my last video, I went to a yarn store, a local yarn store here in Kansas City called Yarn Social. So if you're ever in the Kansas City area, I did a little like thing and I want to do more. Like I want to go to like all the yarn stores in the area and like do a little thing on them on YouTube. So the poll is still 50-50. I'm ending this poll, you guys. My first poll. Your daughter's up here. Does she crochet? That'd be cool. I want to get like a group together. I keep talking about this. I want to get like a little crochet crew together. Just like a little like coffee, like date, like nothing crazy. Just something really simple. Like we meet somewhere and, people just come in and we just keep it really simple. My first poll ever, and it's 50-50. I'm taking a picture of this. I can't believe it. I'll probably do the earlier one, you guys, if I'm just being honest. I'm literally taking a picture of this right now. My first poll. I'm glad I can do polls though. I didn't think I could. All right, it'll probably be the earlier one, but if you can't make it, I make all of these, like I post these afterwards, like I make them public so you can always catch the replay. Terry, Ellen, I'll fly myself out. Okay, girl. Fly out. That would be amazing. Oh my gosh. Come on over. I have a spare bedroom. You can crash. Terry, sadly, no. You learn, or your daughter does not crochet, but you learned when she was 10. You taught yourself. Very cool. I think a lot of us are self-taught. I think Ellen, she's she's Louie Puppy here, but her business name is Sparkles and Stitches. I think she's self-taught. I'm self-taught. I think a lot of us are self-taught here, like just through YouTube videos or maybe kits that we picked up at the store or something like that. So very impressive to have taught yourself. It's not an easy skill to learn. It takes time for sure. I was just talking earlier how I want to make a cardigan and I'm like hyping myself up, but I think it's going to be harder than I think it is. I've made hats and scarves, but I've never made a cardigan and I really want to make one. So, okay, you guys. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. I had so much fun tonight. Terry, it was great meeting you. Hopefully you can make it to the next one. We're small but mighty. We're a small little group. Ellen, my personal account doesn't let you comment on lives because you're under 16. Oh, bless you, Ellen. We love you so much. Last week was so funny because we were talking about like the medium age. So like Ellen came on and we were like, okay, the medium age of the live just went down by several points because Ellen's in the room. She's like she's our resident like teen queen, like amazing crocheter in person. So we love her. Okay, you guys, follow me on Instagram. If you don't, happiness_handmade KC. I'll certainly post when this next Crochet Thursday time is going to be. It'll probably be the earlier time, the 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern. I typically will do Crochet Thursdays at 8 every night, but y'all, school is starting. The kids are getting into stuff. My son's doing piano. My daughter's getting into gymnastics. It's about to get crazy. Not that it was already crazy. Now it's going to get real crazy. So, oh, I love you too, Ellen. Well, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for making my night. Seriously, I love Crochet Thursdays. It's so fun. Terry, it was great meeting you. Looking forward to getting to know you better on these lives. And look for the Easter egg. And I love you all. And we will see you again next week. And don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything too. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. Have a good night. Bye. Positive. Bye.